Say a couple words for the live guests in the studio tonight. The village hitting in the hood.
It's Nani Poppin from the village hitting in the hood, coming at a live audience. We turned up. We got some special guests in the building. They're not gonna speak. So they're gonna give us a little feedback. See how we do. We got Lizzie Clay. We got Raynard in the building.
Don't call me my little name.
We got Raynard.
Hey, can I have your dog? I don't like him now.
We got cousin Rob.
You like him now?
We just be needing love.
We don't look like, but it's somewhere in there.
You know what I'm saying?
Come here, dragons.
Shout out to all my dragons out there. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Nani Poppin. I'm your host, Bijudama BJ, the Dub Lord. Y'all already know what it is. It's the host who know more anime than most, the Supreme Senpai. It's your boy J Phil.
It slaps tapping in the shonen sovereign, the manga monarch, Stimmy Turner. Wishing for the burn.
Shout out that boy Joe. And we got a very special guest in the building. Y'all already know who it is. The #1 anime of the pod says the Koinoichi Killer.
The Koinoichi Killer.
y'all know the vibes going.
More like extended family, man.
It's your girl IRELYN back for the one time.
Iconic
IRELYN.
Yes,
sir. Yes.
Glad to have you back, IRELYN.
Yay, glad to be back.
Yeah, how you feel? It's your second time on the pod. You the back-to-back second guest.
Hey, as I should be.
Nobody been here since you. How you
tell them?
As I should be.
Damn, it's alright. So what's been up with you?
Life. So I got 2 jobs now. Boo.
2 jobs, shawty. We see you.
But it's cool though, got the job to work for the career. So now, hopefully, I get to quit one of the jobs and do coaching for this basketball team, the Detroit Hustle. They like a pre-professional basketball team.
I thought you was coaching for dance.
Oh yeah.
Oh okay.
Yeah, it's a dance team that they have, and so like you go on their website, the Detroit Hustle website. It's like meet the members and crew, and I'll be like at the bottom of my dance picture.
How old are the kids?
So far I'm doing it from ages between like 18 all the way up to like 27.
Oh
28.
damn.
Yeah.
Dang.
So,
You know, it's funny. I thought she was gonna be saying she's gonna coach kids. I'm gonna make it like, oh, they taller than you, joke. But these niggas for sure taller than you. They grown.
They time goods.
I'm a little nervous. I'm like, dang, I haven't like really choreographed or coached in a minute since I just done my own training.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, it's time to hop back in that bag.
Ain't
So,
nothing to it, just to do it. Ain't nothing to it, just to do it.
Period. I'm excited.
We're glad to have you back.
Oh, yeah.
Glad to be flourishing for sure. Making big moves. For sure. We're going to get things rolling though. Kick it off with our news segment. Slap, you want to take it away?
Yeah, I got you. So, pretty slow week in anime. Not too much is going on. Just one tidbit of information that's very monumental.
Okay.
But we got the Demon Slayer movie. Finally got a date. It's coming April 23rd, was it? April 23rd. So, yeah. So the pod's working on getting the movie theater to rent out so we can go ahead and watch it, do a little private screening, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second one doesn't really interest me that much, but it'll pertain to BJ. Promise Neverland is airing on Toonami next month as well. I got my gripe with the Promise Neverland manga, but that's neither here nor there. We'll save it for a Monarch mandate. And then that's pretty much it. That's all I got today.
Bet. I will say the dub for Promise Neverland season 2 is already kind of airing on Funimation right now. So
I was watching that in sub for a moment on Funimation.
Mm-hmm. It's a pretty good dub. Pretty good dub indeed. We don't care.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't give a damn.
For all my dub enthusiasts, I got you.
If it ain't Yu Hakusho, who cares?
Nah. If it ain't Dragon Ball Z,
I mean, theirs is cool, but like, I
cool.
watch this I mean, no, I can't. For sure. It's what we grew up on. But I can watch it sub.
I can't watch it sub.
I can watch it sub.
You gotta
voice. That Goku voice too terrible. It's like
it's just Goku.
He was like,
whoa,
no.
His voice looks like an 80-year-old woman, bro.
Literally, like, damn, somebody help their auntie. But all right, that's all we got. We're gonna move things along to our main topic of the day, and today's main topic is gonna be the best teachers in anime. Okay.
Yeah, I'm worst teachers as well.
Oh yeah, worst teachers too.
You know what I'm saying?
Worst
Worst
teachers
of
too.
the worst, the best of the best.
I'm gonna kick it off to my boy J Phil.
And I'm gonna kick it right to my boy Slap.
Not bad.
It's 3-man
Terrible.
Triangle offense.
That boy just full counter, didn't he?
He said twink. But all right, I'll start us off. No worries, no worries. So for my best sensei, one of my personal favorites is Izumi, teacher off of Full Metal Alchemist.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro. She took the elder brothers in. They were nothing but little boys. Raised them up. Taught them how to survive on their own. Taught them pretty much everything they know about alchemy. And then she was like the mother that they needed when they lost their mother. You know?
Yeah.
And vice versa. They were like children.
They were children she could never have.
It wasn't codependency, but it worked well together. Like they were able to like lick each other's wounds, you know.
Full Metal Alchemist too cold,
Bro,
they
come around.
that low key just kind of clicked for me, and I'm like, man, this show too good.
Look at the parallels. The parallels. You know what gets me, bro? Every time, the scene where they tell her that they did human transmutation, and she like beat the shit out of them, and
Yeah.
put them at the end, and I was like,
Literally.
that was
Cause
mom
she
shit.
bro, cause she hit like y'all must have been down bad if that's what you had to go to.
She said, I get it. I'm
Man.
mad at y'all, but I get it. Y'all my
Right.
boys. And then worst sensei, I'm gonna have to give it to All Might, bro, for my hero. The number one hero, but the worst teacher.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he was there for Izuku for like 3 episodes. You know what I'm saying? Like that nigga said, hey, come to the beach with me, work out. I'm gonna just watch. I'm gonna supervise. I'm gonna give you a piece of my hair. You know what I'm saying? He said, I'm gone, bro. I'm gone. I did my job.
Because he felt like he needed to do it on his own.
No, bro. A power like One for All, you need that nigga to walk you through that, bro. He watched Izuku break several bones. He was like, no, man, you
He
straight.
told
Don't
him
worry
not
about
to
it.
use it like that.
He ain't told me to use it at all.
He did deep, bro, literally.
That's all he got.
Bro, he knew Gran Torino for like 2 seconds and he was a better teacher.
Literally.
True.
So All Might, like I said, best hero, worst teacher. I just want to see some more involvement. Like, even after he beat All for One and he was in retirement, he still wasn't around. It's like, bro, what are you doing?
Literally, bro.
That's a bad.
All he
Like,
do is
that's
hang up.
it.
Young Midoriya.
It's like, bro.
You gotta go plus ultra.
It's like, yo, give him some tips. How'd you do it? You know what I'm saying?
You gotta go beyond your limits, my boy.
One day.
Plus
He will
ultra
be
with the teacher shit. It's like, come on, man. And then, like, he broke Midoriya back when he was in that little mocking sound with him versus him.
He did fuck him up.
Bro, he's a bad guy, bro.
But like he said, this ain't how it's supposed to be.
He a symbol of peace, but man, he just
Literally.
Shit,
That nigga
bro.
didn't teach him nothing. And then after the
and then beat the shit
after
out of
the
him.
bro, then after the All for One fight, that nigga go look at him. It's up to you now, Midoriya.
Like, what?
What? Wait a minute.
He was crying not because he was sad, because he was scared.
I'm not ready for this.
You ain't even teach me nothing. Like,
He said, bro, I just like your shit for videos.
That's what it's was.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, on YouTube, like how to use.
He said, frame by frame, All Might Detroit Smash.
that nigga did not teach him not one smash.
Not a single thing, bro. He got off the mud, bro. That's why Deku the realest.
That nigga had to learn his own special technique.
Yeah, bro, he started kicking, bro.
He doing his ass backwards. He don't even know what's right.
All Might just let that happen. I mean, I guess, man, that's work for you.
I mean,
Pussy.
He said, I can't tell you nothing. He watched Bakugo beat his ass. He said, hey, man, You gotta hop in the
They
lab,
needed,
man.
they needed that moment though. They needed that moment.
But All Might shitty, bro.
Good they gave him
Shitty
the worst
teacher.
analogy too. Like, what's one for all like? It's like a egg. Can't bust.
It's like,
What? What am I doing with that?
I just love with that. Man,
Dog,
that's my
that
shit
nigga-
going All Might, man.
Bro, Deku was really at the entrance exam talking about imagine an egg.
That dude, listen, his head, I don't know how, but he understood All Might from his nine.
No, he don't. He
That's how he's like, okay, you know, I just gotta be like All Might. So his head.
That's what I'm to his demise.
He ain't had a fight without a broken body part yet, bro.
Nurse straight up told him, like, bro, if you do this again, you will lose an arm, bro.
He is smash away from losing that mug, bro. One wrong smash.
You got the nerves, my boy.
Nerves, bro.
We ain't got nothing for you.
Got a limp arm, bro.
Literally.
And then he started hoeing his sidekick. It's like, come on, bro.
No, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. I'm gonna take the next one actually, and I'm gonna give my best teacher to my boy.
Here we go.
You feel me? The Sani himself,
Yeah, we already.
my boy, Jiraiya.
Yeah, that is a good one.
You feel me?
That is. Why y'all hating? That
You
is
feel
a
me?
good one.
We just ain't been around long
Hey,
enough.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Everybody, slight pause. Sorry for that interruption. The camera was.
Yeah, they know.
It's an earthquake.
Look around.
It's an earthquake.
But yeah, bro. Jiraiya, great teacher. The only one who was really there for Naruto.
No. Iruka Sensei. Come on.
No, Iruka Sensei. Iruka Sensei couldn't teach nobody nothing.
But he was there for
He
him.
was at the beginning. He was like,
He asked Ruka to be his dad in his wedding.
he was, but Iruka Sensei was like his teacher forever. He couldn't even get that nigga to learn the transformation jutsu.
Ruka's ass. That's all it was.
He was never good ninja.
Nah, they showed up, taught, passed down. Without him even knowing, they passed down his father's jutsu to him. You feel me? Taught him the ways of the shinobi. Introduced him to the frogs that would go on to teach him sage mode.
True.
He gave everything that gave Naruto the kick to rate for real, besides, of course, the Nine Tails.
Yeah.
But Jiraiya gave it to him, like, you feel me? If he didn't have Jiraiya, he wouldn't have got Sage Mode. Pain would have just been still running rampant.
Yeah.
Straight up, Jiraiya, a crucial part of the story. And even
Pain for sure ran rampant on Jiraiya, boy.
He got down.
I jumped.
Yeah, I got a jump ball. 60 chunks.
My boy, ain't nobody tell him there was that many. But even then, it was the most noble sacrifice, because you feel me, in my boy's last moments, he was like, all right, man, this ain't going well. I gotta get a message out to my boys.
Man, bro. Fuck Tsunade for that, bro.
Swear, bro, so now they showed.
This is gonna be a good segue to things I got to say later in the pod.
Yeah, 100%. And if y'all notice, I've been slowly taking my do-rag off as I've been building up to this showdown. I'm coming with some crazy energy this time.
Look forward to it. But yeah, man, everybody knows Jiraiya. Jiraiya, goat sensei in Naruto.
Kirby Sage.
And Pervy Sage, man.
That's
Pervy
really
Sage.
why you like the nosebleeds.
Hey,
Nosebleed.
I understand.
what can I say? That guy gets me. But nah, and for worst teacher, it might be a little controversial, but I'm going Kakashi. This nigga Kakashi sucked, man. No. As a ninja,
I can see why you say that.
you
bro.
feel me? Like, as a ninja, Kakashi cold. We all know that,
I
bro.
wasn't expecting that, but I get it.
Look, bro. Kakashi had 3 students.
What about him?
He never taught any of them anything except Sasuke.
Who you told that
And that nigga ran off with the sword. Man, bro, what? He ran off with the sauce. That nigga ran off with the sauce, man. This nigga Sasuke ended up escaping. Nigga Kakashi know some dogs. You want some dogs? I can give you a dog or two. No, nigga, help us. Like, this,
We need more hatred.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. You got a shotgun, find this nigga.
Come with us, man.
Literally, like, what are you doing?
It's fine. Get on this X-ray mission. Come out.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. This man, he never taught. Even man, look, he didn't start fucking with Naruto for real until this nigga came back a whole man after Jiraiya training. And no, and not to mention, it's so trash because Minato was his sensei. Like, you owe this nigga. Like, literally, you owe this man. And you gave him nothing. You just let his son, you let that man's son out to dry. And I mean, I get it with Sakura, she useless. Like, it wasn't never really like that. You feel me? She showed no talent for nothing. But still, bro, he said, man, look, that whole Chunin exam, bro, Naruto was out here twiddling his thumbs trying to learn anything. This
He
nigga,
did make a way out of no way, didn't you?
I'm trying to got it out the mud. This
I see you
nigga
just on Sasuke dick, bro.
I'm trying to tell you.
Sasuke came in the arena so crazy, running down the side.
Why are you so
With the smoke, bro.
Why are you so infatuated? Bro, those his signature move he learned from Naruto Pops. So it's like, help this man.
Kakashi ain't do nothing to you.
Bro, Kakashi ain't do nothing for anyone but Sasuke. Granted, down the road, he kind of got better, you feel me? He saved some lives along the way, but...
He did help Naruto with his Rasengan Shuriken right there.
He did.
He was one dub.
Man, he was fresh out of his favorite student.
I guess
I
I
gave Sasuke some.
I think I'm gonna tell him what I know. I think I'm gonna tell him what I know.
Literally, but
So,
even then, he low-key passed the nigga just on Asuma. A little bit.
You see, he did what?
He kind of passed Naruto on to Asuma a little bit after that. Yeah. But hey, that's just my
when they was
opinion.
hyping up Asuma, I was really starting to like Asuma.
And
And
back
they killed
back
them all.
in the
Man, that's a good sensei.
They gave Asuma a good filler season. He was like, all right, man, it's chopped for you.
Asuma for sure a good sensei. Because low-key, so you can have the same gripes kind of with Mike Guy and Rock Lee. Like, he ain't do nothing for
Well,
anyone.
he really couldn't
He
help
didn't need
Tenten
to.
at all.
I know, he just sucked.
And Neji,
Like, what's your
Neji
name?
didn't
What?
care.
She ever so often.
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Very little though.
It's like Lee was like the only student for him, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly.
Matchmaking.
But even then, Lee was down bad the most. But Sasuke was the best out of the group already. Like, nigga did not need the coaching.
He just needed the guidance a little bit, and that is where Kakashi came in.
And failed.
Trying
And failed. I was about to say, that was miserably.
He ran right about that
Like,
village.
damn, this guy
Turned
is...
to missing men, no?
Man, I'm gonna go see what Freaky Snake Man talking about.
My sensei.
Orochimaru, Sasuke.
Hey. even though his own reasons, is Orochimaru a better sensei than Kakashi?
We don't have to touch on that. We don't have to touch on
I
that.
guess it
Hey,
depends.
we don't want to take up too much time with the pod, but we gonna touch on that in another episode. Viewership, you know what I'm saying? Comment, let us know what y'all think. Is Orochimaru a better sensei than Kakashi? And I think this would be a great time to segue into Ireland's list.
Who's your good sensei? Ireland? Defend your claws.
Dang. Well,
Let us know.
my good sensei is Kakashi.
She said she 10 toes down.
I'm 10 toes down.
I never knew.
When you said that the words, I was like, man, leave him alone. Leave him alone. He had a hard life, okay?
He did.
Okay? So, you know, he really didn't know how to do what he was supposed to do because he didn't want to teach no kids to begin with. But.
It's true, he did.
He failed
everybody before them.
Exactly. But then he seen something out of them three. Out
Okay.
of Sakura, what? But out of them three, he was like, okay, y'all comrades. I see that y'all got a, a type of bonding, type of love that maybe like I used to have when I was younger. So, he felt for them a little bit, passed them. Now, he probably gave them just a little bit of hard love. Just a little bit.
A smidge.
Just a smidge.
That's a good point. Real quick, I don't even want to cut you off, but the students that Kakashi failed, like I think it would. I don't know, remember if this was filler or not, or if it was those Tsukuyomi stories, but they actually turned out better, after Kakashi failed them. Like they actually thanking him for that. Like they showed that one time. Like I said, I can't remember the exact scene because like my memory of the anime is kind of spotty, but everybody fuck with Kakashi.
Okay.
Interesting.
He has his own little
parallels.
He has his own little teaching ways of how to do things, and he just basically just want to teach them. Like at the end of the day, it's your comrades that you need to look out for. Granted, getting yourself better, yada yada yada, all that good stuff. But at the end of the day, it's like either you about to be selfish about it, or you about to have some type of compassion with your comrades and save them over yourself. So that's what I just really love and value about him, that he just really wanted to teach. Periods.
That's a good point.
I don't think Sasuke got that message.
He got it, but you got to also look at Sasuke's life though. You feel me? He in his head, he was already thinking, "F all y'all, I'm just out here to kill my brother. Nothing else, nothing more, nothing less. I just need to get better to kill him." So he already had that in his head. So of course, Kakashi, he probably seen himself in him, you shouldn't be doing this. So yeah, he gonna tend to him a little bit more because Naruto, granted, the main character, Naruto's already goofy and whatnot anyways, but he already seen that Naruto did have a bad life, but Naruto at the same time had some type of foundation more so than what's his name? Mama. There you go, my mom went blank. Sasuke. So.
Naruto had nothing.
Both y'all made some valid points though. Both y'all made some valid points.
The third Hokage threw him in an apartment with ramen and told that nigga live.
But that's the word sensei.
Oh my god.
Third Hokage is bad.
You can't even say that.
He promised he was taking care of him too.
Bro, that was Minato dying wish, bro.
Bro.
Third Hokage bad news.
He let Orochimaru terrorize nations.
Bro, he let Orochimaru go. He could have stopped him right then and there.
Yeah, literally.
He tried.
Is the third Hokage a bad guy? We might have to talk. We gotta break this down. We gotta break this down. Yeah.
You think so? Well,
we gonna have to
I
break
think he was
this
just
down.
old and just
Nah, he wouldn't know when you let him up. Yeah, we got.
No,
all right, wait.
Oh, yeah, the prime of life.
Toby Ramen a bad sensei too.
Sensei or
bad
just
sensei. Bad person.
Sensei? Bad guy for sure.
Toby Ramen.
You can low key the entire events of Naruto, as far as Madara and everything, that low key all occurred because Tobirama was just a whole ass nigga.
Like Toby Rama is a radical racist.
Literally, bro. He's literally.
He had Danzo on his team, who turns out to be another radical racist. Bro, they went Hitler genocide on the Uchihas, bro.
100%.
Make the village great again.
Toby Rama was on, bro. He said, I strive for the Uchiha listen. Elite village.
This nigga, Toby Rama was the Ronald Reagan. Oh, guys. That nigga introduced crack into the Uchiha community.
Yo, we gonna activate some of them Mangeki. Just you wait.
Give me the eyes. Well, sir, you're not an Uchiha. Give me them eyes.
What making awaken trauma? Big.
That's funny. Okay.
Well, who you got for your worst?
Oh yeah, okay. So my worst, I chose Mom off of Promise to Neverland.
That lady
is a terrible sensei.
When I first watched it, I'm like, oh, she even had me for. I'm like, oh, she with the kids and stuff, and then
spoiler alert.
once that
You should all have seen it by now.
Yeah,
I would hope so.
That's all now.
Okay, at this point, If you know, you know. Once they went to go retrieve the bunny, gave her the bunny, and they seen that not the monster, but they seen like what she looked like, and they peeped mom. They went back. They was like, yeah, we need to get the fuck out of here, like right now. We gotta make our plan and go. I'm like,
100%.
after that, mom just turned up.
Mom, bro, crazy.
Mom
Mom be giving them looks, dog. Them looks be so crazy.
What you doing?
That part was scary. She's like,
Literally. She hit Emma with the Miriam, like, I told you to stop running away.
She broke her leg. Like, don't worry, it's a clean break. Like, bitch, my leg.
Like, you good? I will
no
say
breaking
that.
off.
I will say that. At the end of Promise to Neverland, like once you know seeing what happened and everything, I was like, oh mom, she just like go kids, do what I couldn't do, because she wanted to say when she was younger and had like that was like flashback they would show.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, that's nice. And then when you see her in the jail cell, he like, you can catch them kids and you free. And she like, bet, that's all I need to hear. I'm like, damn, mom.
Are you caught up to season 2?
Yeah.
Alright. She for sure nefarious. Like,
That lady.
she got some bad tendencies, bro.
She a genius though.
Yeah, genius. Yeah, I
Hey, you might have to give another bad sensei to that old grandma. If she let mom be the new grandma, cause it's like, yo, I think she must. How often do kids just break out of this place? Like, I think she fumbled the bag pretty terrible. And this is next up. Like, what the fuck?
it's kind of funny.
Hey, bro.
Like, if I was a mom in like one of the other camps, I'd be like, oh hell no. Like,
Hey, bro, if you the coldest mom and you breeding the coldest kids, it's a lot more risk to that.
I feel you.
Yeah, true.
If any of the kids was gonna break out, it was them
It's gonna
Grace
be moms. It's
kids.
gonna be the Gracefield house.
You ever wonder what the other kids look like?
They probably.
Hopefully those.
And it's over there drooling. Duh.
Shout out Trey Rags, bro. Shout out Trey Rags early, bro.
Duh.
What you trying to get into? Let me do my list real quick though. Let me get caught up in a lot of outside conversations. So, mine is a little strange. I admit that, but for my best sensei, I'm going the entire Zoldyck lineage because somebody keeps teaching them techniques and making this family like great. Everybody in that household, bro, from Kilwood to Looney, even a random fat brother, like, bro, all of them low key nice. You know what I'm saying? So the granddad had to teach the dad had to teach him.
They sweet.
You know,
They all fucked up in the head, but they sweet.
Yeah, like,
Pretty much.
however they doing it, they getting it done, bro. And I gotta give credit where credit is due, bro. They great at what it is. You know what I'm saying? They trying to get across. So I'm giving them my best senseis. That whole lineage, bro. And side note, even the like waiters and shit in the house, bro. Yeah, like,
Like, bro, when they first showed Canary,
they own it.
Canary so far.
Yeah, everything that goes in that household related to that household, bro.
You got
They got it down to the T. Yeah, like it's without exception. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be nice. That's the only requirement. Are you nice? And for worst sensei, teacher, whatever, I'm gonna go red hair Shanks, man, because he pretty much just gave Luffy a hat and threw him to the most dangerous travel that the world has known.
Loki.
And was like, if you can bring me this hat back, you know what I'm saying? You did your job.
yeah, that nigga's a Yonko. He know how to make the world
Like, bro, he knew everything that was out there and was like, bring me this hat. To a little kid, basically.
He didn't want to teach him hockey before he left.
Bro, he just
That's crazy.
he threw him to the wolves, bro. Like, like he had to conquer so much, just even from the beginning where he had to defeat the 7 warlords to admirals, and then you get deeper into it and it just keep getting crazier and crazier. And I'm like, you could at least warn them or something, you know what I'm saying? Like the Grand Line. Come find me on the Grand Line.
Could have dropped in here.
Yeah, map. You might want to look into getting some coding. I don't know.
Yeah, anything, bro. But yeah.
They gave up an arm for him though.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Which I don't get, because if he could have just used Conqueror's Hockey to blow that fish away, why did he let his arm get taken?
Literally.
He probably just wanted to give himself a disadvantage.
He's probably tired of fighting Mihawk. He's like, man, these niggas getting on there.
Can't even do it no more, my boy.
He said, I got you. One arm, man. You got me. I ain't the greatest swordsman no more, man. You got me, bro.
That's interesting though. I low-key thought you were gonna pick Askeladd.
See, this is the thing. I actually think Askeladd. I was about to say I think Askeladd was actually a great sensei, and I thought about going with Askeladd, but then I don't feel like I could technically call him a sensei. You know what I'm saying? Because of the relationship they had. He taught him a lot of things. That's true, but it wasn't like your typical teacher-student relationship.
Yeah,
so
weird. And like, bro, Askeladd's parting words, man, that's a hell of a scene.
Nah. I don't think you've seen Vinland Saga,
I'm
so.
just like, ooh, Askeladd, what else?
which is actually one of the recommendations we gave for
I think that's the one
last
I
time.
forgot.
Yeah, she was like, it'll start with a B. I can't even think of Vinland Saga. Yeah.
Yes.
Saga.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
so,
that's it. That's the one I have to watch.
yeah, we gonna be on your head. Next time you come in,
nah,
you gotta be
fine.
versed in Vinland Saga.
Great guy, bad guy, depending on how you look at him.
Best
Well, just what a guy.
What a guy.
What a guy, man.
What things bad or good, man. What a guy.
Please text me this because I'm going to forget.
Alright.
Yeah, bro, send her that, bro.
Yeah. As soon as we wrap this up, I'm gonna make sure you get it.
For sure.
That's all I got. That's all I got.
Y'all know who was crazy? I was just thinking about, like, I don't know why I was thinking about her, like, for worst teachers. Oh, shit. Thinking about her for worst teachers, but y'all remember in Avatar when Aang was trying to learn earthbending?
Oh yeah.
Tom was not
He terrible. Like, bro, do it, Twinkle Toes.
That's the thing, exactly. Like,
Do it, Twinkle Toes.
Pick that rock up.
Exactly. Sasuke down. I mean, not Sasuke. What am I calling Sasuke? Sasuke, he's stuck like in the, what's the name, in the rocket. He was trying to get the meat from like that little animal. Ain't like, okay, you know, I got you. Whole time, Toph on the side just watching him. So this whole time, Aang could have killed him, and Toph just would have been on the side watching.
Watching.
I see what you did.
I really did just read that.
Oh, snap.
Let's jump into the showdown.
Bet it up.
For timing purposes, I'm putting time on it, bro. We got 15 minutes, man.
Come on. Let's do this.
Yeah, 15.
Let's do this.
And like, I'm gonna start the timer
I'm going-
when you announce it.
Plus,
Alright.
Ultra.
For sure.
Hey, no, I'm gonna let you go first, bro.
Hold on.
I'm gonna let you go
So
first.
let's break this down, bro. For the Shonen Showdown today, gang.
Come on.
We have the one and only super souped up cyborg from One Punch Man. Genos, you know what I'm saying? Saitama Sensei's only student. That should just give you a little something. And then we have the 5th Hokage. You know what I'm saying?
Arguably the worst Hokage.
Arguably the worst Hokage. Tsunade-sama.
That's all she get. Just
I mean, the queen,
legendary
Sani,
Sani.
the legendary Sani, the queen of the slugs.
Queen of the slug. Come on now.
Who is gonna get slugged in this Shonen Showdown? Genos got unlimited hands for Tsunade.
Bet it up.
Unlimited hands. I think he watches Tsunade every time. Honestly, I know last week we put some examples of where the other party might be able to get a victory. I don't think it's a time where Tsunade is gonna be Genos. One, he's super fast, right? My boy has turbo boosters. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention very long range incinerator cannon. Plus, he has power. You know what I'm saying? If it comes to close range with his speed and those jet fuel punches, I think it's gonna be a long night for Tsunade. And okay, she has regeneration, right? But if he just knock her block off, you know what I'm saying?
The block come right back, boy. Period.
But if he one hit kill her ass,
it ain't no one hit kill. Genos is not one hit kill.
I ain't gonna lie. I think he'll split her shit. I think he'll
you
split
think
her
I can take an incinerator cannon, bro?
Bro, niggas in Naruto got all kinds of fire-based jutsus all the time.
With Tsunade.
That's a bit. Incinerator cannon is a very, very fancy word for super hot blast.
Super hot fire.
That's so wrong.
Nah, bro, but look, everybody, y'all hyping up Genos so crazy. First off, Genos is like the flashiest L taker in all of anime. Like, I ain't never seen nobody take L's as flamboyantly as this man. Alright, on top of that, bro, Tsunade, and y'all are way underplaying Tsunade's regeneration and her strength, period. Like, the strength, the stamina, she not running out of juice. She literally healed the entire village after it was conquered by pain. You feel me? She fought along with the other Hokages against Madara, who was, you feel me, a completely another level. But she broke through. She broke through the Susanoo. Broke that rib cage right off.
She couldn't do it by herself though.
She broke it though. She the one who left the bro who broke it for real.
Man, wasn't that after Raikage got a hit in? Good hit in?
She hit it though. We know.
We know about that.
We know. If we talk about just straight physical, like pure strength, Tsunade easily like probably top 3. Just punch your lights out. Top 3 strongest people in the whole show.
Okay.
Literally, and with all of this, y'all got the nerve to come up here and tell me.
Because all the evidence we need is in the practice match that he had with Saitama. Saitama, who was faster than Steel Sonic, them niggas are going through it. They're in a big ass terrain, moving all through that bitch. They got after images and shit. And then Genos did a kick on the scale of a Tsunade punch. He did like a little heel kick to the ground. The whole ground just shatters, bro. It breaks.
It shatters, but not like Tsunade is shattered out. She was really punching.
And then, bro, Genos
Earth, like the crust.
Genos is fast as hell, bro.
He's not. Go ahead.
They
I'm
put him on the whole mountain range, bro. Just
alright, cool. Genos is fast. I'm like, Rock is like evasively fast, but Genos is not like, I'm gonna square up with you and be so much faster than Tsunade. Y'all act like Genos is so fast.
Genos has Sonic.
What do you mean? What you see the Sonic? Nobody care about speed of Sonic. Speed of Sonic. He move at like the speed of sound. Niggas in Naruto move at the speed of light.
No, they don't.
Who don't?
It's 2 niggas that do. It's 2 niggas.
Alright, so bro, it's a big disparity between the speed of sound and the speed of light.
But Tsunade ain't doing that shit.
Tsunade ain't moving at the speed of light. She ain't moving at the speed of light, bro. She can still keep up with niggas though.
Speed of sound. She not
What are
moving
you
at no
talking
speed
about?
of sound.
Even then.
Nobody.
Hey, she was a big hero in that Fire Green Ninja War. Don't play with her. You feel me?
Bro, she can't even beat a Orochimaru who ain't had no hands.
Look, bro, she was dealing with something.
She had teammates.
She was dealing with something. All right, she was emotionally scorned.
Kabuto almost beat her ass.
It is true. Naruto had to come save her.
She was going through something.
Yeah, a losing battle.
All right. Tell me what Genos won. Somebody tell me the fight Genos won.
Yara.
That nigga was on his last leg.
Man, he was chilling, bro.
Man, nah, bro. Even then, like from the entire events of the whole show, Genos, that nigga, the girl had been getting beat up like a lot.
Now, I do believe that Genos would have won that fight with the Deep Sea King if he wasn't being like foul trying to. No, bro. The Deep Sea King tried to sneak the kids. He had to do his hero duty. If it wasn't him trying to sneak the kids, Genos had a smoke for him for sure.
Okay, bet.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, Tsunade get hit with an incinerator cannon. She blew. Like, ain't no recovery.
She literally recovers. She recovered entire. All her cells can recover.
Bro, you know how slow that shit is now?
But she
not that slow.
Bro.
Madara literally stabbed her with the Susanoo blade. Left a big dumbass hole in her stomach. She took a breath. That hole zoo, right back in the fight.
He let that shit happen, bro.
Cool. He was impressed. He like, damn, you doing that?
He like, I ain't about to let you. I'm about to watch you recover.
But it ain't even like.
He wasn't shit about it. He said, I'm gonna let you do this all you want.
And then the way Madara even got that hit off was low key mad. Like he made it appear from like an angle no one thought could come from.
And like, bro,
Genos ain't sweet like that.
Yeah,
and
he no Madara, of course.
Bro, he not.
But he for sure is Tsunade.
He is Tsunade, but even if you say he isn't Tsunade, that's like saying y'all saying like he is just so far superior past anything Tsunade can do.
I didn't know, like strength wise, like they was like do like a colliding punch. Tsunade might overpower that nigga, but like Tsunade don't got nothing for
he don't got nothing for y'all say y'all want to lean on an incinerator cannon
and speed, bro.
And speed, but the speed is not so crazy.
It ain't
why is it crazy? Tell me why it is crazy.
It's not like he can't stop his speed though.
Literally, it ain't like he can't get clotheslined or something, bro. It's anything can happen.
Exactly.
Like Tsunade can't move as fast as Genos do. We all know.
No, she doesn't
Stop his
have
ass
to.
from moving that fast.
She doesn't have to move that fast.
She can just stay in one area. We can just be right here. Boom,
No. If she stay in one area, she gonna be a bean.
She can move.
I'm saying if he don't use that though. Let's say he don't use that. Let's say just
Bro, you acting like people don't hit substitution juices all the time when they about to get.
Bro, they don't be spamming that bitch, bro. They
don't be spamming it, but Genos can't just spam super mega incinerator beam like business.
He hit Tsunade, she do substitution juice. What then what?
Say it again.
Genos hit Tsunade with some shit. Genos hit Tsunade with some shit, and she substituted. Then what?
And she substitute?
Yeah. What happens next?
What? He gotta get close eventually, and Tsunade.
He don't have to get close.
Tsunade would rip this nigga's arms off, bro.
If she can touch him. If she can.
It's not an if. In order for you to get close, you have to get close to Tsunade eventually if you want to hit her.
Genos can be long range.
He can be long range, but the thing about a long range attack is that you can see it coming from a long range. You act like Tsunade can't move. At the end of the day, bro, Tsunade's still a ninja. Like, at the very basis of it all, she is still a ninja, and a medical ninja at that. And they are trained to be the most evasive out of all of them because the medical ninja is not allowed to die.
Let him know.
He
can do this.
She was
She proved that one right.
Hey, bro. Powerful forces.
My thing is, bro, let's say he spam her with the long range, right? Mm-hmm. Is her reaction speed enough where she can avoid all of those long range attacks while he's closing in on her? Cause he's not just gonna stay at a distance, bro. Like he's gonna close that gap while he closing in on her. And is her reaction enough where she can avoid those? Where she can avoid those?
He can fire rockets, like even outside of the incinerator beams.
Hey, you know who else can fire rockets? That one Panther Pain. You know who was scared of that nigga? Not a goddamn soul.
Hey, so now they ain't do shit to him.
She showed did.
She would've wrecked him.
She wouldn't have.
She wouldn't have wrecked him.
Man, she would've stood a chance against Pain.
I'm not saying all the Pain, but that one? Come on now, give Tsunade some form of credit.
She might have did something, bro.
She would've broke that Pain apart.
Okay, but we talking about somebody that's a one-trick pony. Genos does way more than that. He got way.
Bro, he got a whole lot of moves that mean nothing. He got the most flamboyant loser ever.
Does she have the reaction?
Yes.
I don't know, bro. Why he's firing at her and closing the gap, bro? I don't think.
If he gets close, she's dead.
If that happens,
he's dead. Like
she won't like dodge.
She's not.
Y'all act like the fighter. Y'all act like Tsunade. Woo, sorry, Jenna. Woo, like bro, she's not that slow, bro. Tsunade is not.
I think she's
Genos fast.
She's not fast.
Bro, Genos is just like.
And Orochimaru worked her with no hands. No hands, bro.
No hands, bro.
No hands.
Kabuto gave her the business.
I mean,
So
Orochimaru
does
damn near worked Four-tail Naruto with no hands.
Now he had hands.
Yeah, he got his hands.
He was just
Oh, he had
Yeah,
hands?
he got his hands.
I thought he was out here throat swording.
No, that was only with Tsunade.
Alright.
He said he deserved that, especially for Tsunade.
But nah, bro, I don't see it, man. I don't think Genos is so.
He couldn't even punch.
superior.
And he worked her. Like, Geno still
She
got
was
hands.
that whole fight. She was literally going through an internal struggle, and then she still had the blood thing.
Man, she sound weak as hell.
She got trauma. I'm saying she watched the man she loved.
Trauma. You know, really got his whole hometown destroyed. He was destroyed. And he is okay.
And the whole ass nigga had to go be like, I need you to build me a body because I can't learn these
And he
things.
built him a better body. He built him a body.
And what has he accomplished with it?
Man, he an S-rank hero off the rip.
Who do he be? Niggas don't win.
He be fighting Saitama level niggas. That's his fault.
Tsunade ain't fighting Saitama level niggas.
Bro,
either.
Tsunade damn near
At least
A-rank
Tsunade going
hero,
out for the cause.
Tsunade damn near only an A-rank hero.
Tsunade going out. Well, Tsunade ain't never been in a fight, and it. All right, well that's a lie.
Who she
But
bro?
no, I was about to say she ain't never just been in a fight and it ain't mean nothing, but it
like,
you feel me?
she
It means
She be
nothing.
killing her ass off, no doubt. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be a long fight, but Geno's winning.
Yeah.
You know this nigga Geno's got a battery, like. Gotta go out eventually, dog. I feel like it's only so many incendiary cannon juice.
After about 5 minutes,
It's only so much jet fuel that nigga got stored away.
after about 5 minutes,
That
she
boy.
saw that old lady, bro. She's back in old lady mode, bro.
Saggy.
All gray and shit.
She's good. She healed the entire village.
No.
The whole joint.
No.
In her defense, I mean, in my defense, it was a lot of niggas. A lot of niggas were dead. She healed like
A good amount, you know.
A great amount.
Even if she healed half the village, let's say half the village survived.
What
And
happened- what
like
happened
you said
gone, bro.
earlier, bro, that was the slugs doing the healing. That's
No,
like saying,
it
that's
was
like
not
saying-
the slugs
That's
doing
like
the
saying
healing.
that when Naruto summoned Gamabunta, he using his chakra for his jutsu. No,
It
that's
takes the
what they
chakra.
finna
First of all,
do,
you
bro.
gotta have the requisite amount of chakra to summon a
summon
nigga.
him.
But
To
Tsunade
summon him.
said blatantly, "Take my chakra and heal everyone."
And still was able to get up there and fight.
She ain't fight.
Nah, she pretty much shriveled
But
up
like,
after that.
she
for
said
sure.
that for like 30 niggas. She said that for like 30 niggas, dog. She said that for the main cast.
Come on, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that to
After
Tsunade.
they had did a majority of the healing,
But
they came back like, hey, we can't do too
If
much
anything,
more of this.
Kane the best healer in the show, bro.
No, what?
Not to talk about everybody back.
Really rebirth cheating at this point. Did the camera cut off? Oh no,
No,
it's
still on.
All right.
Well, I think we getting nowhere fast with this
Yeah, we only got a couple
argument.
minutes left, too.
So y'all know the vibes, man. When y'all
Let
check
us
this
know,
out,
man.
leave comments. Let us know what y'all think. Who gonna win this scrap?
Put some respect on them signing.
Also, if the throwback to earlier, if you remember BJ's bullshit, if you agree with me and slap hashtag BJ's bullshit all through the comment section. And yeah, let's keep it moving.
Let's move things along to our lookout, no checkout. This is a part of the pod where we like to tell you some things that we've been watching that you should probably, give a good look out to.
I got this crazy ass thing.
Let's let Ireland start this up.
She got something to say.
Okay, so right now I'm on a hunt to watch like hidden gems anime.
Mm-hmm.
So I clicked on this one anime. I didn't know nothing about it, but the storyline for it is amazing. But let me tell y'all how I found out what the storyline was. So the first episode was going real smooth.
Yeah.
And then it jumped to like this girl on the island. Next thing I know, these other girls come out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, "Oh, so are you a
We back.
Okay, so boom. So yeah, they was on the island, And they asked, you know, are you a liberator or you're like an X-star? So she was like confused, like, huh, what you was talking about?
Mm-hmm.
So next thing I know, boom, girly shirt, bust open, nipples. Next thing I know, girly take her hand, boom, put it down the girl like area, boom, they just started going. I'm like, what am I watching? But then she transformed into a whole ass sword, and I'm like, oh, this shit kind of sweet. You feel me?
That sounds freaky, man.
Freaky, man.
Really freaky as hell. That freaky as hell, man.
It was only like she only did that for like 20 seconds. So you know, I'm thinking like, okay, you know, all anime got their little things. So I was like, okay, I didn't think nothing of it.
She was watching hentai.
That's what it was when I looked at the description. I was like, oh.
Does that make sense?
I was like, this makes sense now because when the first episode kept going, they end up going into this ring, and I'm like, okay, like they about to fight. In order for them to get their weapons, they have to get aroused. So
What's
they
the
have
name of this show? Is it called Superheroes?
no.
BJ freaky.
Yeah, oh, man.
No, bro. Hey, I'll let you finish. I know you got a very similar story. This low-key happened to me too much.
And it was like they was in the ring, and then so the girl was just like, you know, she's like, I always wanted a prince. I didn't know my prince would be a woman. Next thing you know, they started kissing. It was some wild shit. But then everybody transformed into like a gun, a sword. Like they had these cold ass weapons. Just started beating each other ass. I'm like, this.
You said eating each other ass.
Yeah, like no beating.
Oh man, on that note, back to the look out, no shout out. No matter what I say about B-Stars, remember this, Ireland for years, man. Ireland for years.
Really
right
nice
up there,
anime,
dog.
though. It was a really nice anime.
That money wild.
Hey, hoes gonna be hoes.
It's damn near the B-Star tagline.
I remember somebody told me they was watching that. They was like, what's it about you watched? I'm like, man, it's about somebody fell for a thought, bro. That's all I can tell you.
Don't save up. She don't want to be saved. It's lucky the old story of B-Stars.
Okay.
And I never
Okay.
come across
But
it.
we did let her. What is the name of the show?
Oh, Valkyria Island. No, Valkyria the Mermaid Island. That's what it's called.
Alright, man.
All right.
All of you horny Nani Poppin. Y'all know where to look, man.
It is pretty lit though, but it's just like the fact they gotta do all that. I'm like, dang, can y'all just transfer into the weapon? But it be taking them like 30 seconds to like a long
they gotta
time
get they shit
period. And I'm like, just sitting there because the way I found out, I was in my room, you know, I'm just scrolling. I clicked on it, and when the first scene came up, I'm looking left, I'm looking right. I'm like,
It all makes sense though. She was talking about she was finding hidden gems. It turns out it was family jewels.
Hey, that's a good one, bro.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
but that one is lit though. If you ever want to watch it.
Nah, that's crazy.
Alright, avoid at all costs. Get it started, BJ. With your
Alright, man. Look out, no check out to a good wholesome show. I'm gonna go with Skate Infinity, man. I finally started watching it. It's dope, man. The animation is super crisp. It's a story about skateboarding, really, like a guy who used to be a snowboarder who's now a skateboard. You know, I had to move to another town and they ain't got no snow, so it's like I guess I'll skateboard and just hear their entire journey. And it's like one of those shows where it's like it's really great because like the actual like main character, quote unquote, like he got like a dream of being a skater, but like he see like his man's got like way more talent, and he not a hoe about it. Like he like I see
like
you feel me? If the way to get to the top is through you, and I'ma believe in you. And
You gonna ride his wave?
Nah, it's more like he like build him skateboards basically.
Okay.
Like, and that's how he,
A great teacher.
he ain't they like the same age though, so it's like they really friends, but it's a dope show. Like, give it a go.
Alright. For sure. Good question back to Ireland. Was that the movie you was telling me about the other day? You said you was watching some movie. You sent me it like rabid government people or something.
Oh no, that's a different one. That movie is called Hello World. That one is also pretty lit.
Okay.
That one is lit. And what's that one I had sent you? It's on Netflix.
That's actually gonna segue Purdy into my lookout. Go check out because that's what I was gonna do.
Oh, for real?
So again, y'all know the vibe. Shout out to the number one Anibaes pie. Most of the time, she was on some other shit today, but she has given me a good recommendation with this high-rise invasion. This show wasn't exactly what I expected it to be at all. It ended up being a lot more complex and things than what I had initially thought. So the premise is basically it's an isekai, so they get transported to this world where mass try to basically push them to the edge of despair as they find somebody who's gonna become the one true god of that realm. So you see a lot of different fights, a lot of different abilities in action, a lot of good character development. It's just a good show overall. So, you know what I'm saying? If y'all got some time, go ahead and check that out.
Definitely. That's a must.
Okay. Yeah, my lookout is gonna go to not an older anime, but one that's been running for some time. Reincarnated as Slime.
You wanna know what's crazy?
Yeah.
I almost used that one too, bro.
I was about to watch
The
that.
last couple episodes
so
have
great.
been great, bro.
Really?
Why?
So great. Like, bro, did you watch the last one when they was all like making a counterattack?
Yes, bro.
Bro, we got to see everybody in action. We got to see Benny Maru use his sword I think that was like the first time he used his sword. We got to see the old man get his get back against that one, lame ass nigga. we got to see Rimuru use his finishing move at the end of the
This show
killing the whole
this show
army.
is
And the numbers kept
wild,
rising.
bro.
It was like 392, 783, 1,200. And I'm like, yo, and he just watching, bro. And like the music that was playing at the end as he's mercilessly killing this entire army
Mercilessly.
with water drops. I'm like, man, this is a good episode. Because I knew the episode before that was going down when he was just in the sky watching. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I can do this.
And see, this is what I was saying when we was talking about it the other day. Like, it's moved itself from like that palate cleansing, fun loving anime to actual like serious contender, bro.
It's
Like,
getting political.
yeah, like they add in a lot more elements to the show that's taking it from just something you watch in like in between time to like, nah, let me keep up with this for real. It's just moving into a different tier. We did our tier breakdowns. To me, is moving up in tiers for
It's
sure.
getting dark and all that. That's what it needed. Like
It's getting dark.
it was a little too lighthearted. Things was going a little too well.
Yeah.
But, like it was about time they had like some major conflict. But they had major conflict in season 1. But like conflict that
She
was
ain't cooking, but that was the major
that's what it
conflict.
was.
Man.
That was their stomachs versus the world. It's good to see them get shitted on one time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it kind of puts things in perspective because like they had a whole council. Remember, it was just delegating them like, hey, we kind of gotta change the way we do things around here. Like this can't happen again.
Yeah.
Like I can only become demon lord once. I can only revive niggas one time, man. This is it. But yeah, like I said, like they kind of been in their bag. And it kind of came out of nowhere, honestly.
Facts.
Yeah, like kind of
Facts,
came out of
facts.
nowhere. Like it was always good, but like these past 2 episodes have been like a very pleasant surprise. So it's been good to see that.
And that one, what is that one called again?
The time I got reincarnated as a slime. Long title, but
Watch
if
it
you,
out.
if
Like
you
the
type in
first few
reincarnated as a
episodes
I
be like
seen
kind of
it.
goofy, but stick with it. It's really like fantastic.
At this point, I'm gonna have to add isekai enthusiast to my tag because this has definitely been the year of the isekai, and I've been loving all of them, bro.
Oh, them boys busting.
Thanks,
Busting
I'm
for sure.
isekai fiend, bro.
man.
A fiend.
Now I know what that is, and I know the anime I watch for sure. Because they, I don't know, just be hitting on something different.
Yeah, whole new world element. Alright. But I'm getting to my pick. Oh no, actually.
I was about to say,
I did already. I'm tripping.
It's on you.
But Ireland, you got one that ain't horny?
No. If you remember, this where you kind of like shout out whatever you've been watching or like wherever you plan to watch.
Yeah, do that movie. Go ahead, shout
I
out.
have another one. It's called
watch it though.
Listen, honestly, that's it. Cause it's just so beautiful.
I've been watching it. I watched it.
You watched it, I'm like, I always got like a little romance. Gotta have a little romance in the anime.
That's facts, bro. Everything she said, I tell you that the other day, like, oh, you love a good love story.
Yeah, like, I need the romance, I need the comedy, I need the violence. Like, I need all that, just all in one, because I just love it.
You gotta watch Darling in the Franxx. I feel like that was one of the
I see Darling in the
You watched it all?
Franxx.
Okay, cool. You good, dude.
I hated how it ended.
Oh, bad ending, bro, but good show. That show was damn near perfect until the ending.
Until the ending, exactly. It's like, really? They could have came back. They could have came back. But no.
I don't know what y'all talking about at this point.
Darling in the Franxx. You never seen
You told me, because we talked about it and I was like, I seen the little trailer and I just...
Yeah, watch it.
Yeah, watch it. It's good.
That's my project for y'all, bro. Watch Darling in the Franxx.
Yeah.
For sure, check it out.
Yeah, it's good.
I think about it.
Plunderer.
Yeah, Plunder.
Oh yeah, but yeah, it's really great. So it's basically like they have these counts that everybody have, and it's some counts that tell you like your count is because how many times people smile at you, and if your count reaches to 0, then you gonna go into the abyss. Don't want to do that, but I love how they took not one episode. They took like 2 episodes to go back into the past to show like how he actually became like this was the legendary ace, right?
Mm-hmm.
How he became like the legendary ace, and it wasn't like all drawn out. I wasn't bored. It was like nice episodes, and they took like 1 episode to show like exactly how like the world separated from the world and everything. I was like, oh yeah, like this is cool. Then it got like to the ending, and it got like to the part where like he really like ended up liking the girl, and the girl like, okay, let's make babies now. And he's like, whoa. He like, whoa, so
He said that wasn't horny.
oh yeah. My bad. But it added that little spice of comedy in it. And I'm like, oh, even like the hard ass doing it. His name is Jill. He had like a little. At the very like a little love interest, I'm like, oh, he like her. So
He like her.
Her talking about that. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh no, you good.
You talking about that? It kind of gave me a little Paul Grey Rat Mushoku Tensei vibes, man.
Real man, the man's man.
Man, what, bro? Please tell me you started watching Mushoku Tensei. Oh my god, you terrible. Alright, look.
Yeah,
I love Kimono Jihin too.
Did y'all see latest episode where Akira brother?
Yeah, okay.
Spoiler alert.
Like,
Kimono Jihin or
let's not re-rock back in the main topics. You know what I'm saying? We done gave him a lot. We done gave him a lot this episode, bro. We done gave him a lot this episode.
Seen it, yeah.
But
Akira brother.
it just say, bruh is ice cold, literally.
Please send me all of this so I can watch it. I will binge watch it tonight.
Bet.
Yeah.
Alright, well.
IG, bro.
We're gonna move things along to our shout outs. Moment in the show, we like to shout out people in the anime world or in the world in general who just, doing good things. So I'm gonna start with I'm gonna shout out Jamal Williams. He is a running back that just signed to the Lions. Not for that reason, but because as soon as he got signed, his very first tweet was, "The Swag Kage has touchdown into the village hidden in the Motor City." And I ate that up. I said, you know what?
That's a good guy.
That's good.
I like this guy.
I like this guy. You're a good one.
Yeah, good one.
Yes. Okay. Well, I guess I'll go next for my shout out. Let's see. Who would I like to shout out? I'm actually going to shout out the Institution of Dance. It's around Dance Out in Lansing. So anybody that want to come and dance and learn a little something. They open to like literally everybody. Oh, nope. So listen, my friend there, his name is Shagun. He watched anime as well. He's the one that told me that fairy tales actually.
Oh, no. Bad guy.
Never come into the pod.
He can be a friend of the show from a distance, twice removed.
He can be a fan. That's it.
It can't be that bad. Again, I gotta watch that one. I haven't started it yet.
Moments of your life you'll never get back. Sum it up, really.
It can't be that bad. No way is that bad.
You'll learn.
I'm scared now.
give my shout out to this comic book shop I went to the other day. It's called Bolt of Midnight. And I went there on a whim. I was walking around and they had like a pretty good manga selection. So the manga monarch had to cop them some stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, so and they're pretty cool. They're pretty knowledgeable. I was asking questions like, like y'all got this edition? I'm like, I just read that. I'm like, so we was kind of chopping it up. We'll have a little back and forth. And then like I said, cool vibes. I'll probably go up there just to get some physical copies every now and then because there are a couple of series that I feel like I gotta have as far as manga goes. So respect guys.
Where is this located?
It's downtown. It's like I forget what street it is, but if you ever see Moots, that pizza place, it's the same block.
Okay. I be there kind of often too.
It was right there.
I got a two in the shout out. Yeah. So the first one I want to shout out the art Stagio. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I believe it's supposed to be the art style. I think is how it's supposed to be pronounced, but they kind of put a little anime spin on the name, like it's Japanese. Yeah. But it is Japan's first black-owned animation studio.
Yeah.
For real.
So yeah, big shout out to them. And not only that, they done did some things y'all love, like Haikyuu. They done shoot animation for Haikyuu. They had some things done for One Piece. So if you just want to go on here,
That's big time.
yeah. So shout out to them, bro. That's Japan's first black-owned animation studio. Like I said, they done did some stills for One Piece, Haikyuu,
That is low-key fire.
a couple other of your favorites. They working on their own. You know what I'm saying? They cooking up their own. So I'm looking.
Oh, they did Fire Force.
Yeah, I told you, bro. They got some good stuff under their belt.
And what's up?
Yeah.
For my second one, this guy has been killing me on the web, bro. I gotta shout out my boy King Christian, bro. All he wanna do is show the world drip and swag. And so, what's going on? We got another audience joining us today. You wanna come say hello to the camera real quick? She's a little camera shy, y'all.
Sister of the pod.
Yeah, sister of the pod. When we do our Promise Neverland breakdown, I told her that she gonna be a part of it. So, but back to the shout out, bro. I am King Christian. Y'all already know the vibes. What's the face he do? You like
hey, look.
Hey man, bro, been killing me. The one with the bells. Dog is classic, bro. So
AOT one killed me, dog.
The which one?
The AOT one.
Oh, you gotta send that one to me, bro. Send that to the chat.
Bro's golden, dog.
That's been another episode of Nani Poppin. I've been your host, the Dub Lord, Biju Dama BJ.
You already know what it is. It's the host who know more anime the most, the Supreme Senpai. It's your boy J Phil. Slap on that.
Stimmy Turner signing out. And I was looking at the shout out that J Phil gave us, but the shonens side and the manga monarch signing out. Be blessed. We love y'all.
Before we get out of here, though, y'all know we gotta thank the #1 Anibaes of the pod for coming through once again.
Yes, sir.
Right. By the grace of God, IRELYN decided to come back. So shout out
for her second visit of the village hidden in the hood. Y'all
can't get enough of this.
You got her the Nani Poppin merch.
I'm gonna say
yes, sir.
We decided to grace IRELYN with some of the Nani Poppin shirts. And bro. Hopefully she gonna support it. The first non-pod member to get some pod merch.
Yes.
We're starting off strong. Our first guest.
The guest is getting upset.
Hey, calm down.
Security!
Get him out of here.
But they're trying to step on our release.
Y'all had merch.
They're trying to step on our release.
Nervous, this nigga.
Thanks for watching. Peace.